Today we're going to be taking a look at the Cast-Off 545 here in Modern Warfare Zombies along with the conversion kit. Now with the kit on it, it's going to remove all of its vertical recoil, which makes this thing an absolute beamer. We're going to be testing it against a bunch of HVTs here in the second tier zone, and then we're going to go on into the red tier zone and test it out in there. We're also going to be making a run inside of the original Dark Aether with no glitches or bugs or anything, which was definitely nice to see. After our last few runs here in the Season 2 Elder Dark Aether, yeah, this was definitely a little refreshing. There's maybe if you guys are looking for a different, decent loadout to rock here in Season 4, we definitely got you covered here. And all this thing absolutely had no problem taking on anything that I put it up to. But with that, welcome on back to the channel, everybody. My name is Ghost. I appreciate everybody for stopping on by the video today. If you're into zombies content or anything Call of Duty, rock the hell out of that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. We're getting so close to that 20,000 subscriber goal. So be sure to let me know down in the comments what you guys have been rocking here in Season 4. I'd love to know what you guys have been using. I'm trying to put together the top best weapons to use here in Season 4 list. You guys always usually throw out some bangers, so I'd love to know what you guys got. Now, I can't wait to get into everything about this run and this loadout with you guys, but I need to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor. If you guys are looking to unlock the new MW3 camos such as Interstellar or Borealis, or possibly even play in some bot lobbies or get all the best schematics in Modern Warfare Zombies, then be sure to check out Midge Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable sellers with heaps of brand new offerings for MW3 with completely safe and legitimate services for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. With thousands of great reviews on Trustpilot, you guys should definitely check them out. Be sure to use code REALG at checkout for 5% off your entire order for a limited time only. I'm sure as you guys can tell, this thing had absolutely no problem taking on any of those HVTs inside of the second tier zone. Of course, we did come in here with a legendary Aether tool and a flawless crystal. I do like to always show you guys what these guns are doing at their maximum potential. I'm sure an epic would also do just fine, but if you're using a rare, that's when you might be struggling a little bit inside of the red tier zone. I was a little bit surprised on this. Maybe it was just because of some unlucky circumstances, you could say. I figured it was going to take care of this mimic a lot faster, especially since we were using the brain rot ammo mod, and that's what these mimics are going to be weak to, along with Deadwire. For some reason, I don't know, this may be just me, but it seemed like I was doing a little bit more damage when I wasn't hitting him in the critical area. The game really did decide to just throw a whole hell of a lot of zombies at me right at this time too. Luckily, this cast-off actually handles itself really well inside of the red tier zone, especially with this kit on it. The regular zombies get almost instantly deleted, and the ones with armor just aim up towards the head and you should be having no issues whatsoever. And if you got dead shot, just be sure to spam that aim button that's going to be aiming it straight to the critical hit area. I don't know why I've been seeing a lot of comments lately for some reason that people seem to not really know how deadshot work. I mean, I've had some comments of people saying that they're like aimbot or whatever, and I'm like, no, it's definitely not aimbot. This is always what zombies has been like. Now we're going to take on one more Mega Abomination before we go on into the Dark Aether, and it does end up taking on these guys pretty well. Might be some guns in the game that can do it slightly faster, but this is decent. I've got to say, I know if I was rocking either Napalm Burst or Shatter Blast, it would be taking them on a little bit faster, but I don't know why Brain Rot's been growing on me lately. It does seem like the damage is definitely still there with this ammo mod, and not only that, when I'm taking on just regular zombies like inside of the red tier zone or in the Dark Aether, I really like that it has the chance to change some of them and then they can act as decoys for me and then also get rid of some of them. Definitely find that to be extremely helpful sometimes. So now we're here inside of the Dark Aether taking on our very first contract. I decided to do the escort mission first, which is kind of a rarity for me. I usually decide to do this contract last, but I did it backwards this time. The flow of doing the contracts this way though isn't that bad, because you'll see here once we're done with doing this contract, it's really easy just to scale up on the wall and then go grab the second bunny. Now, unfortunately, we did only come inside of the regular Dark Aether, not the Elder, because I do need to get myself some more Elder sigils. I had one in my stash, but unfortunately I forgot to put it in the backpack when I started this mission, so here we are. But at the end of this run, I definitely wasn't unsatisfied with the loot by any means. We actually made out pretty damn lucky on this one. No, on this run, we are not going to forget to shoot the ACV with the VR11. I'm not going to make that mistake again. I honestly can't believe I did that on my last run, and I just completely forgot. I was just spaced off shooting zombies, and all of a sudden, the thing just exploded. Like, I watched the video back, and I was just like, I was really just standing on top of that thing. Just, the health was just draining away. I was standing right on it with the VR11, just not shooting it. Just don't space off like me, and you should be alright. But I do have a few tips for you guys if you are struggling to complete this contract, especially for those people that like to attempt to do these type of things solo. For one, you guys definitely are going to need the VR11 to repair this thing. If you guys do find one of those turret mods, I would highly advise you guys to bring one of those in. There's usually a turret that's on this first curve here. That will definitely help you guys out a lot if you have a lot of zombies that are trailing you, or like when this thing stops and they all spawn in, or if you got those mega abominations trailing you, it'll definitely help with those. The cool thing about this first turret is that it does shoot all the way up that road, so that long stretch of road that this thing has to drive down, it usually covers you most of the way down it. There is a turret that also usually spawns at the end of this run, and if you guys want to save another one for that one, you can do that, but I do have some tips for the ending of this contract as well. Once the ACV makes its very last stop there, go ahead and hop off of it, and then take that zip line up on the top of the wall, and then you can actually just stand up there, and since the majority of the zombies are going to be distracted by the ACV trying to destroy it, not really going to be too bothered with what you're doing up there. You might have a couple of them that are trying to throw some meat at you, but you should be okay. You can just sit up there and shoot the VR11 down at the ACV and just keep repairing it until the contract is over with. It usually saves me quite a bit of hassle because all hell usually does like to spawn in right at that last stop. Oh, and of course also if you guys want to bring in a sentry gun to put on top of the ACV, that'll help you a little bit along the way as well. Yeah, they can destroy that ACV pretty damn quick, so just be sure that you're constantly shooting at it. Let me know down in the comment section what's your guys' favorite Dark Aether. I'm really torn between the first one and the second one. Like the loot that I get out of the first Dark Aether a little bit better. I also kind of like doing the second Dark Aether a little bit more, but at the same time, the second Dark Aether is also known for more bugs and glitches. It's like the tap to interact glitch and other things like getting stuck to the P&D if you don't have a weapon and so on and so forth. Bet you that would probably happen inside of this one too if I didn't have a weapon, which is just honestly absolutely crazy to me. I don't know how these things are still in the game. Now I know that they completely haven't, but it does kind of feel like they've kind of given up on this game mode already and they're just gonna kind of feed us what they have left for content. Like, I do know that that is what's happening, but like, come on guys, at least make sure that the stuff that we do have works properly. This game does have a decent fan base. Not even joking, as I'm recording this right now, I just got a notification for a comment from a guy that he literally just said, I'm not really a big of a fan of round base, but I love Modern Warfare Zombies. I see these comments everywhere, like not only on my videos, but on other videos as well, and it's crazy to me because I love pretty much all form of zombies. Like I love round based, I love the open world zombies as well, I love Outbreak and Modern Warfare Zombies, but I personally just think that there is room for like them all to coexist. Like I've said before, I think it also might be smart of them to kind of break it up in between the studios so that way we don't have to dump too many resources into one thing and not the other. I think it's a little bit bad when they have to kind of stretch themselves thin. To be truthful, I'm really not that worried about the game mode and the future of like zombies as a whole, because I think the future is actually looking brighter than it has in a while right now. Not only are we actually getting rumors that Black Ops 6 is going to be like a dedicated round based year and Treyarch can just completely focus on that, which would be good because they can just make some absolutely incredible experiences. And with also the rumors of them making like larger maps, bigger maps that may actually appease the more open world zombie fans, it's something that's definitely got me a little bit curious as well. But then we also got rumors that down the pipeline that Modern Warfare Zombies is also going to be making its return. We don't know by who or by what studio or in what form, what game, but we do know that it's probably going to be coming back somewhere down the pipeline. By this time, I'm pretty sure that Infinity Ward knows that Zombies is probably going to be the most successful third mode that they can have. Like, let's be perfectly honest, Spec Ops and like the raid missions and stuff, now they can be fun, especially when you're playing along with friends and stuff like that, but they're really just kind of one and done things, and once you get the rewards, why would you really want to go back and replay those? So I think it would just be really smart for Infinity Ward to lean all in on Modern Warfare Zombies as their third mode. Also think it would be smart if they actually handle the development process themselves, maybe take some learnings from Treyarch and not actually taking Treyarch away from whatever they're working on. Now that also does lead me a little bit into the rumors of we're supposed to be getting like some sort of a Black Ops 2 remake after Black Ops 6 is done, and supposedly we could have an Outbreak mode with that. But who knows, as of right now, nothing is 100% set in stone, and Treyarch could have a bunch of different tricks up their sleeves. They usually do. I would not be surprised if after Black Ops 6 launches, if we end up seeing like some sort of a year 2 with Modern Warfare Zombies. And we've got those leaks and rumors of Verdansk coming back, and like we've mentioned before, it would be really cool to see Modern Warfare Zombies on Verdansk. I know things aren't just as easy as copy and paste, like they gotta do all the coding and like the enemy pathing and everything and spawns and all of that. I don't think it would be something that would be entirely too difficult or really out of the realm of possibility of them doing. And yes, since the bundles and skins and stuff that you buy from Black Ops 6 are going to be usable in Warzone, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't be usable in Modern Warfare Zombies, which would only lead to me to believe that they could be still selling stuff in bundles to get people to play Modern Warfare Zombies as well as Black Ops 6. That is just a theory. I don't know that 100%. Maybe the bundles and the skins won't be usable in Modern Warfare Zombies Zombies because I know they won't be transferable between Modern Warfare 3, likely you won't be able to use them in the multiplayer. Since you will be able to use the Black Ops skins in Warzone and Modern Warfare Zombies plays on the same map in Warzone, I have a feeling that they're gonna work that way. And we're already at the end of this run already. I just kind of went off there for a little bit. My bad, I'm sorry guys. This gun was absolutely amazing. It handled itself really well in the red tier zone. Here in the dark ether, it is snappy. I mean, especially with this kit on it, you got zero recoil whatsoever. When I say zero, I mean zero. This one actually really surprised me, guys. I remember using this a while back and I thought it was decent, but it really wasn't that great, and I actually really liked it here in Season 4. So here's that loadout. Go ahead and try it and let me know what you guys think. I appreciate everybody that took the time to check out the video. Drop it a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if anybody is new. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.